Hello everyone, it is Alphabet, Animals, and Counting Things That Go with Mike and Lil. This is a great coloring, it's a great colorful book that shows your ABC to animals in English, in Spanish, and in sign. And also, you can sign the animals and do the letter. So it's a great way to learn our ABCs. You also have the numbers to transportation sign. So the numbers to transportation signs. So things like airplane or trains or cars. So now let's learn our ABC to animals first, and then we're going to do our numbers to transportation. So here we go. ABC to animals. A for alligator, and in Spanish is cocodrilo. B for bear, in Spanish is oso. C for cat, in Spanish gato. D for dog, in Spanish perro. E for elephant, in Spanish elefante. F for frog, in Spanish rana. G for giraffe, giraffe, in Spanish jirafa. H for horse, in Spanish caballo. I for iguana, in Spanish la iguana. J for jaguar, you could do two J's, in Spanish jaguar. K for kangaroo, canguro, in Spanish canguro. L for lion, lion, in Spanish león o leona. M, three fingers of your thumb. M for monkey, in Spanish mono. N, going up a tree, it is a newt, newt. And in Spanish, it's a salamander, salamandra, like a salamander. O for owl, hoot hoot, in Spanish búho. P for pig, in Spanish cerdo. Q for quail, a bird with a little Q up here is a quail. In Spanish is codorniz. R for rabbit, you could do rabbit this way or rabbit this way. In Spanish, conejo, conejo. S for sea turtle. Put your thumb in the hand on top of your reference hand, sea turtle. In Spanish, tortuga del mar. S. T for tiger, tigre, tigre. U for unicorn, in Spanish, unicornio. V for vulture, vulture. In Spanish, buitre. W for whale, whale. In Spanish, ballena. X for X-ray fish, pez rayos X, X-ray fish. Y, here is a cow, vaca, but out is a yak, yak. And in Spanish, buey. And Z, you could do with your index or pinky, Z for zebra. In Spanish, cebra, cebra. Now let's do numbers to transportation. So it's called sign language for number cards with things that go. 1, train. 1. train. In Spanish, tren. 2 airplanes. Is the I, the L, the Y together? Is I love you hand? Airplane. Avión. Aviones. 2 aviones. 2 airplanes. 3 T-hand. Truck. 3 camiones. 4 police. Cars. In Spanish, 4 coches de policía. 4 coches de policía. 5 bicycles. 5 bicicletas. 6. So let's do our numbers again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now smallest to the tallest. 6. And this one's going to be 6 skateboards. 6 monopatines. You could do skateboard this way, or you could do this for skateboard. Or skateboard. 7 wheelchairs. You could do wheels on a chair, or you could do wheelchair. And in Spanish, wheelchair is sillas de ruedas. So 7 sillas de ruedas. 7 wheelchairs. 8 fire engines. Fire trucks. So 8 fire trucks. And in Spanish is 8. And then you're going to say camiones de bomberos. So 8 camiones de bomberos. 9. 9 school buses. 9 school B-hand bus. School buses. So 9, and in Spanish would be 9 autobuses escolares. So 9 autobuses escolares. 10 ambulance. So in Spanish is 10. So let's do that. 10 ambulancias. Now we have 11. Let's do 6 to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's counting. Now we're going to go with 11. Take your 1, wiggle it inward. 11. And 11 is going to be roller skaters. So 11 patines de ruedas or roller skates. So here we go. 11 roller skaters. 12 rockets. 12 rockets. In Spanish, 12 cohetes. 13 sleds. So you're going to put your hands on wood. Sledding. 13 sleds. And in Spanish, 13 sleds, 13 trineos. So 13 trineos. 14 hot air balloons. 14. So we're going to do the sign for fire and the sign for balloons. So let's do fire balloons. And in Spanish, it's 14 globos aerostáticos. So 14 globos aristócatos. Let's try that again. 14 globos aerostáticos. So 14 globos aerostáticos. 15 boats. Like you're putting together a boat. 15 barcos. Or botes. You can say botes as well. 16. So let's do 11 through 15. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now 16, you could do 2 ways. You could do 10, 6, or you could take your 6 from the back to the front. 16. 16. And for that, we're going to do cars. Carros, coches, cars. So 16 coches o carros, 16 cars. 17. 17. 17. 17. You could do 10, 7. 17 sailboats. And sailboats are a little bit different. You put a 3 and you put a top on it. Sailboats. So 17 sailboats o 17 botes de vela. 18. 18. And 18 motorcycles. Motorcycles. 18. And in Spanish, 18 motocicletas. Let's do that. 18 motocicletas. 19. 19 helicopters. 19 helicópteros. 20, L down, 20 rowboats. And you have to row, and then you do the boat. So row, and then you do the boat. So in Spanish will be 19, let's do that again. 20 rowboats. In Spanish would be 20. And rowboats in Spanish, botes de remos. So 20 botes de remos. 100, 100 horses. So 100 horses, 100 caballos. 1,000 is an M down on your non-dominant hand. 1,000, 1000. 1,000 wheels. 1000 ruedas, llantas, you could say as well. 1,000,000 MM, 1,000,000 stars, shooting stars. 1,000,000 de estrellas. And $1, $1 y un centavo. 1 cent. So let's do that. $1, 1 cent, $1, 1 centavo. The end.